regarding 1 acre 53 decimal of land, and for that the petitioner has to file a fresh application.
Yes.
And the needful will be done accordingly.
Yes.
Okay. Owes this case on 25th July. In the meantime, the parties may proceed. Sorry?
What is posted in the read that should be considered.
Oh, very good.
वो हो गया ना?
In the plot number, it is different. He has to come as per the order of the tally confirmed. Let it be confirmed.
आप लोग आपस में बैठे ना? आपके वो ऑफिसर आए हैं क्या?
नहीं, उनको personal business dispatch.
डिस्पेंस हो गया था? कौन सा ऑर्डर?
Last
Circle officer now.
order dispatch.
आप समझ लीजिए भी, इनको बता दीजिए, फिर नया कहानी शुरू करेंगे आप। ऑर्डर कंप्लाई करने के लिए तैयार है, फिर भी एक को प्लॉट नंबर गलत हो जाता है, कभी एरिया गलत हो जाता है। सर्कल ऑफिस में ऐसे होता है, प्लॉट नंबर एरिया गलत होता है, बार बार एप्लीकेशन पड़ता है, तो कुछ तो होता है ना।
बस हम वही का जो प्लॉट था उसी करना है। प्लॉट का नहीं, ये प्लॉट पर दे दिया।
सर्कल ऑफिस में यही होता है ना, कभी नाम गलत हो जाएगा, कभी एरिया गलत हो जाएगा, तो कुछ गलत होता है। बता दीजिए आपको क्या है, चेक कर लीजिए।
Appearance review. Item 17, Contempt Civil 985 of 2023.
I have filed the rejoinder matter. They have not complied the matter. They have taken the center of the order of NPA number 218 of 2015 matter, wherein the matter is stated with regard to different issue matter. Here the grievance was simply settled matter. I have filed the representation as per the compliance of this order matter, whereby they were to conduct the inquiry as per the power given under the Society Registration Act 1860 and Rule 13 of the Society Registration, Bihar Society Registration 1965. My lord, kindly see the concluding portion, my lord, the paragraph 11, my lord, running page 20 of the order.
आपने रिजॉइंडर कहाँ फाइल किया?
Rejoinder affidavit, my lord, it's oath number 5374.
Dated
25/4/2025.
रिकॉर्ड पर नहीं। Contempt Civil 985 of 2023. Counsel for the petitioner submits that he has a letter from rejoinder 9-5. का rejoinder record पे नहीं है।
Rejoinder affidavit dated 25th April 2025.
Counsel for the applicant submits petitioner submits that he has filed a rejoinder to the supplementary show cause. Office is directed to place the same on record. Post on 30.
Senior advocate यहाँ पे थे 20 वो disposal order complied they have complied.
कौन सा?
Serial number 21.
21. देखिए serial number 20. अभी कितना केस के बाद में?
21.
2 केस के बाद में है ना? सीनियर का नाम लेके दूसरी जगह भागने का कोशिश मत करिए, समझ गए ना? ये सब हमको समझ में आता है।
Item 18, Contempt Civil 296 of 2024.
आप इतना सोचते हैं ना, उतना बेवकूफ हम है नहीं।
बेवकूफ नहीं, मतलब जाना था वो ईमानदारी की बात।
आपको जाना था, उनको तो कहीं जाना भी नहीं है। हाँ बोलिए। क्या?
This is the 5th day of listing of this contempt.
हाँ,
Despite
क्या?
numerous orders passed in this contempt application, last order dated 28th February may be
Whom are you representing?
Opposite party Yusuf. LPA has been filed Yusuf by the office of senior advocate Rajiv Ranjan Yusuf. And last occasion, his union has taken time Yusuf for pursuing LPA Yusuf.
नंबर क्या है आपका एलपीए का?
LPA Yusuf, it is still defecting Yusuf. There is file number only Yusuf.
आज 6 महीना हो गया एलपीए फाइल हुए, डिफेक्ट रिमूव नहीं हुआ। मेरा लीडरशिप नंबर सबमिशन है कि ओपी नंबर 1 एंड 2 को फिजिकली प्रेजेंट कर दिया जाए, बिकॉज दिस इज अ नेवर एंडिंग टास्क. ये लोग ऐसे ही आके टाइम लेते रहेंगे और डिफेक्टिव पड़ा रहेगा.
Contempt case civil number 296 of 2024. Counsel for the parties are present. The learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted the counsel for the opposite party upon a query of this court is unable to give the number of appeal,
LPA.
number of LPA. Rather, he has submitted that the LPA is still defective. The records of this, the counsel for the petition has submitted that it was recorded by the order dated 13/12/2024 that wherein the filing number of the LPA was mentioned, but the opposite party are not interested in pursuing the LPA, and the LPA is also barred by limitation. They are simply buying time, and they have no regards for the orders passed by this court. आप ओपी नंबर 1 एंड 2 की तरफ से कौन है?
I'm repeating.
वकालतनामा फाइल
File last time file.
शो कॉज फाइल करनी है,
So many file.
क्यों नहीं फाइल की? देखिए, counsel for the opposite party number 1 and 2 submits that he has not yet filed show cause. The show cause having not been filed in spite of order dated 14/2/2025, the opposite party number 1 होगा कि 2?
1 and 2 both.
दोनों?
Both.
1 and 2 are directed to remain personally present before this court to explain their conduct. As the counsel for the opposite party number 2, 1 and 2 is unable to explain as to why the show cause has not been filed so far. They will remain present on 13th of June. They are
Last
directed to remain.
opportunity may be given yourself will file supposition.
ये डिफेक्टिव छोड़ दीजिए और करते रहिए यहाँ।
LPA से दूसरे ऑफिस से फाइल हुई उसे
तो क्या करें हम लोग? दूसरे ऑफिस से एक ही आदमी ने ना फाइल किया है। मिस्टर राजीव रंजन इज आउट ऑफ रीच। देन उनका ऑफिस होगा, कोई होगा उनका जूनियर, वो खुद तो नहीं फाइल किए होंगे। और इतना इनएफिशिएंट नहीं है मिस्टर राजीव रंजन का ऑफिस, इतना हम लोग को पता है।
कंपनी की तरफ से लाइसेंस है सो एलपीए तो फाइल हुआ, सब चीज ठीक है.
क्या करना है कंपनी को करना क्या?
कंपनी को देखिए उसमें डिफेक्ट था एलपीए में. आई हैड सर्च फ्रॉम द ई-कोर्ट्स वेबसाइट. लिमिटेशन एलपीए को पार्ट था लिमिटेशंस. I had a talk with the associate counsel of Mr. Rajiv Ranjan. They say that we are having a telephonic talk with the CMD. Nobody is coming to swear affidavit. यही हाल है, वहाँ lethargic attitude है.
अभी तक लिमिटेशन नहीं फाइल हुआ है।
कुछ नहीं फाइल हुआ, जब तक वो फाइल नहीं होगा केस एलपीए का रजिस्ट्रेशन नंबर नहीं पड़ेगा.
Item 19,
13 तारीख को बोलिए
2024.
at 10:30 a.m.
This matter is pertaining to appointment of graduate trained teacher. There was direction of this court of the coordinate bench to consider his case in respect of his appointment. Earlier his teacher was rejected on the ground of certain dispute in matrix settlement. That order has been passed. Thereafter direction to DEO to consider his case. Now we have considered his case positively, and detailed reason order has been passed. Annexure A of my last show cause.
Annexure A.
Page 15, my last show cause.
So
Yes. And his case has been put in process of appointment, and his certificate, last para maybe is relevant para. वादी अमवाला कुमारी RKDF यूनिवर्सिटी भोपाल से वर्ष 2015 में BA परीक्षा उत्तीर्ण है। RKDF यूनिवर्सिटी की स्थापना दिनांक 16 को हुई है। NCTE द्वारा BA
आपने भेजा होगा ना कंफर्मेशन
सर्टिफिकेट के वेरिफिकेशन के लिए वो भेज दिए। वो आने के बाद देयर आफ्टर डिस्ट्रिक्ट एजुकेशन एस्टेब्लिशमेंट कमेटी विल refer his case after verification of this.
Contempt civil number 631 of 2024. Nobody appears on behalf of the petitioner. The learned counsel for the opposite party has referred to the show cause dated 2/5/2025 and has submitted that the order in principle the order has been passed in favor of the petitioner, and only the verification of the certificate is awaited. Appropriate steps are being taken by opposite party for that purpose.
District education officer Singh.
He has further submitted that the matter be adjourned, and in the meantime, full compliance report will be filed with the district. Post on 8th of August. Awaiting supplementary show cause showing full compliance of the order passed by the district.
Item 20, Contempt Civil 698 of 2024.
On the earlier occasion, time was granted because we have preferred LPA before the division bench. The said LPA was dismissed. On the point of limitation. Therefore, I am notifying that we have had one IA in this case.
अब क्या है?
IA has directed the CO to file appropriate affidavit as to whether the SAR from SAR office any communication is made to the circle officer for implementation of the order or not.
आप कौन?
हमारे जिसके अगेंस्ट में ऑर्डर को इम्प्लीमेंट होना
तो
I am the aggrieved party. So then, my lord, they have filed their supplementary so much in para 7. They have stated that they, in their record no any such direction was there from the SAR office. Therefore, my lord, in my humble submission, I am submitting because this one has passed the order wherein it is stated that it is expected from the circle officer that he will do the needful. But when there is
अब तो
nothing,
कम्युनिकेशन हो गया ना सर्कल ऑफिसर को?
मेरा कहना है जो at the time when the order was passed, because there was no communication, therefore मैं
अब तो कम्युनिकेशन हो गया ना?
हाँ तो हम वही आइए का डिस्पोजल प्ले
तो
करें
आइए का डिस्पोजल नहीं करना है। ऑर्डर का कंप्लायंस बताइए क्या करना है?
Leadership in earlier that supplementary report has been stated that the order has been supplied to the office of the law.
It was
In para 7
it has been complied.
In para 7 and para 8
compliance में क्या किया?
compliance के लिए leadership आज टेलीफोनिक इंस्ट्रक्शन दिए तभी तो हुआ नहीं बताया भी कौन कि अपडेट has been discussed. So
क्या देखा?
time failing which leadership has
भाई आपको डायरेक्शन है, आप कंप्लाई नहीं करते हैं।
last instances will be leadership will be granted leadership and failing which appropriate direction will be passed.
आपका कौन सा आइए?
आइए नंबर 1596 of 2025.
क्या चीज़ के लिए आप आइए?
I am praying for dropping this proceeding now as because
आपको कोई jurisdiction नहीं है। आपको कोई jurisdiction नहीं है dropping this proceeding। आपको और क्या बोलना है? आपको कोई jurisdiction नहीं है। कोर्ट will decide हमको drop करना
हाँ तो
है।
हम खाली इसका डिस्पोजल चाह रहे हैं।
क्या चीज़ का हम disposal करेंगे?
This is my prayer, my lord, because at the relevant time, no such communication was made to the petitioner, and this honorable court has directed to take. It is expected when there is nothing,
then no action is required on the part of circle officer. This is my submission.
अब तो हो गया ना
तो
कम्युनिकेशन.
हमारा कार्य उसी ग्राउंड पे हम इसको डिस्पोज करेंगे.
किसका डिस्पोजल?
ये आइए का.
आइए नंबर बताइए.
आइए नंबर 1596 of 2025.
आइए नंबर 1596 of 2025. This interrogatory application has been filed by opposite party number 3. Praying to drop the contempt proceedings against opposite party number 2. 2 na?
3. 2 is circle officer, 3.
Against the opposite party number 3. The learned counsel has submitted that the circle officer, that is opposite party number 2, has filed a supplementary affidavit wherein in paragraph 7 it is stated that SAR case number 392 of 2007-8, an order dated 28/6/2010 was passed, directing the circle officer Sahar to ensure dakhal dehani, for which a letter number 290 dated 1/7/2010 was also drawn, but the said letter is not present in the records of the said opposite party. It is submitted that since there is no order in the records of the concerned circle officer, therefore no action is expected from opposite party number 2 in compliance of the order passed by this court, and he has further submitted that in the order dated 6/12/2023 passed in WPC number 285 of 2020, it was observed that the circle officer shall do the needful in accordance with law, taking special care in view of the fact that SAR case number 392 of 2007-8 was passed as back as on 4/3/2010, in which specific direction was issued to the concerned circle officer, and ultimately the division arising out of the said order was dismissed as back as on 12/1/2016. ये रिकॉर्ड दिखाई जा रही है.
ऑर्डर तो लगा.
With regard to this, it has been stated in the supplementary to law that specific order with regard to dakhal dehani has been passed and that has been communicated to the officers. Statement है ladies.
कहाँ है बताइए.
पैरा 8 में statement है. पैरा 7 में है कि order भी था, letter भी was also drawn, but the copy of that order
Is not available.
Is not available.
Where is that?
In para 7, that is page number 5 of the supplementary. Para 8, and that specific statement has been given.
supplementary affidavit का कौन सा बताइए सर
Filed in January
16/1/25.
January 25.
16/1 para number 8
7 and 8.
Then the election has been managed leadership uses the letter that is at page 14. Then that specific order is also there, dated 28/6/2010. तदनुसार if leadership permit can be
ये दखल देहानी निर्गत करें
किया गया
इसी का हेतु पारा 7 में बोल रहा है
लेटर ऑन
कि वो कभी हमको मिला नहीं
28/6/10 का
that
है
letter is not available, that statement has been given.
but that is not a forced document certainly.
No, it has been admitted.
The learned counsel for the state has submitted that paragraph 8 of the affidavit filed by opposite party number 2 may also be noted, wherein it has been stated that a specific order was passed to the circle officer sir for ensuring dakhal dehani of the land concerned, and she submits that it is just a matter of chance that such old letter could not be traced while filing the affidavit dated 6/1/2025. 16/1/2025. However, it is not in dispute that the said letter was issued. Correct? After hearing the learned counsel for the opposite party number 3, in the interlocutory application, this court is of the view that the averments made therein cannot be a ground to drop the contempt proceedings. However, at this, the counsel for the opposite party number 2 has also submitted that the appeal LPA number
217 of 2025
against the order dated
12/4/2025.
the LPA number 217 of 2025 having been dismissed, there is no impediment in complying with the order of this court. She prays for some time to file a compliance report. Correct.
After 4 weeks give 6 weeks.
18, post on 18th of July. Awaiting compliance report.
that are you disposed of it?
Are you close?
Are you
Item 21, Contempt Civil 930/2024.
Compliant.
Liberty, my lord. Yes, order they have written order they have passed, my lord.
Contempt Civil 930 of 2024. Counsel for the parties are present. It has been submitted that recent order has been passed. However, counsel for the petitioners submits that liberty be reserved with the petitioner to take steps in connection with the recent order as may be permissible under law. Considering the submissions, the
So, order
further
under the
proceedings is hereby dropped. Sorry.
Order under the disciplinary proceeding. Order of punishment was.
The liberty is reserved with the petitioner to take steps in connection with the recent order as may be permissible under law.
At appropriate.
Item 22, Contempt Civil 935/2024.
Order number 9 dated 28 March 25 mentioned. It was However, on behalf of the state that there is some query is required from the advocate accountant general's office and the said query they have received.
What is the query? What is it? क्या हो गया, कुछ बोलेंगे आप?
Payment has been done. उसे पेपर हम दे दिए हैं क्रेडिट का, ये कल ही फाइनल हुआ है।
आपको पेमेंट मिल गया? प्लीज काउंसिल।
इसको छुट्टी बाद एग्जामिन इसको कर लेंगे।
कंटेंट के सिविल नंबर 935 of 2024. Counsel for the opposite party has produced the communications to show that admitted amount has been paid to the petitioner. Counsel for the petitioner seeks adjournment to examine the matter. Post on the
Opening day रख लीजिए। Opening day रख लीजिए कर लेंगे।
opening day.
हाँ।
Post on 9. No, 10th in the supplementary box. So, इसको मान लीजिए। जो भी करना है एफिडेविट में कर लीजिए। अगर मान लीजिए कुछ बच रहा है, कुछ डिस्प्यूट है, वैसे तो अगर मान लीजिए एडमिसिबल अमाउंट आपको पेमेंट हो जाता है, कोई अगर डिस्प्यूट रहता है तो
Quantification is mentioned in the first cause of motion.
हो जाएगा।
Representation before the competent authority.
अभी करेंगे।
अभी आज बस।
Item 23, Contempt Civil 949 of 2024.
In this case, Your Lordship, they have filed a show cause. Wherein they have stated that the letter has been sent. But Your Lordship, the details of the petitioner that could only be filed on 6/5/2025. That is why maybe
Counsel for the petitioner seeks adjournment. When do you want?
after the petitions.
Post on 10th of June in supplementary.
After the petition was signed and not
17th of June.
Item 24, CMP 980 of 2024.
This is I got installation of WPS 699. मुझे तो DSD हो गया तो मुझे उसने 18 से 24 में दिया।
DFT हो गया।
ऑर्डर कंप्लायंस प्रिवेंटिव ऑर्डर सप्लीमेंट्री फाइल करना था 18 की जगह एक दिन डिले 19 को सप्लीमेंट्री फाइल।
CMP number 980 of 2024. This petition has been filed for restoration of
WPS
क्रॉस किया हुआ है।
WPS
तो इसका क्रॉस क्यों किया है? WPS number 6/999 of 2023, which has been dismissed on 18/6/24 on account of non-removal of defects. Also for the petition has submitted that on account of inadvertence, the defect could not be removed within time, although certain steps were taken. Also for the opposite party has no serious objection to the prayer for restoration. After hearing the counsel for the parties and being satisfied with the cause shown, the time for removal of defect granted to the petitioner by the order dated 17th of May 2024 in the WPS number 6/999 of 2023 is extended till 10th of June. If the surviving defects are removed within the extended time, office is directed to place this case before appropriate bench as per register. Place the writ petition before appropriate bench as per register. CMP discussion.
Item 25, Contempt Civil 46 of
ये फिर भी
2025.
preemptory है, समझ गए ना? एक भी डिफेक्ट रह जाएगा फिर से डिस्कस हो जाएगा।
ये मैंने उसको 13 और 16 छुट्टी
कौन सी छुट्टी?
समर वेकेशन के 1 वीक
इस साल अगला साल
इसी समय
तो हमको दे दिए छुट्टी के बाद ही का टाइम।
मतलब 9th इज ओपनिंग डेट 10
नाइट को छुट्टी पर हैं आप?
नहीं तो आज बंद हो रहा है कुछ
छुट्टी में छुट्टी पर हैं, इसका मतलब वकालत सही चल रहा है। वकील को छुट्टी में छुट्टी नहीं मिलता है।
On the last occasion, the state was asked to file a compliance report.
क्या हुआ, कंप्लाइंस हो गया?
मेरा जियाडा से हम लोग मांगे हुए थे, जो डिटेल मांगे थे पूरा डिटेल हम लोग को सप्लाई किए नहीं, तो फाइनली हम लोग इसको भेज दिए हैं फाइनेंस डिपार्टमेंट।
पूरा डिटेल के बिना
मेल और सर्विस बुक हमको मिला था, लेकिन
डॉक्यूमेंट दे दिए सर्विस रिपोर्ट के साथ।
क्या भेज दिए?
मेल और हम लोग मांगे थे
जो था जो मिला सो भेज दिए।
फ्रॉम द डेट ऑफ अपॉइंटमेंट टिल 1st of January 2016, my lord, pay fixation detail that has been asked from the director Giada, my lord. Service book has been supplied, and due to absence of my lord this specific instruction, your lordships, we have referred the matter to the finance department.
तो पे फिक्सेशन के चार्ट के बिना नहीं हो पाएगा?
नहीं हो पाएगा।
टोटल डॉक्यूमेंट भेज दिए, जितना उनका सर्विस बुक था और जितना भी रिकॉर्ड था सब भेज दिए।
हनुमान जी की तरफ बात मत करिए कि पूरा पर्वत उठा के ले आए। आपसे स्पेसिफिक चीज पूछा जा रहा है, उसका जवाब दीजिए। ठीक है, क्या चाहिए आपको बताइए तो।
My lord, हमको चाहिए पे फिक्सेशन डिटेल with effect from the date of appointment till 1st of January 2016.
डेट ऑफ अपॉइंटमेंट क्या है?
Till 1st of January 2016.
ये चाहिए आपको, प्रोवाइड कर दीजिए। Counsel for the parties are present. The learned counsel for the opposite party state has submitted that the opposite party Giada, OP number 2, has furnished certain documents, but the documents relating to pay fixation from the date of appointment till 1/1/2016 has not been provided, which is an impediment in complying with the orders passed by this court in letter and spirit. The learned counsel representing opposite party number 2 has submitted that he shall do the needful and directly communicate the details to the opposite party number. आपकी की तरफ से opposite party number 3. So that opposite party number
district account officer.
My lord, initially we are not made a party respondent, so therefore by virtue of the course of
okay to the district accounts officer, so that the same be also placed before the appropriate authority for consideration. How much time did you need to do that? He submits that 15 days to do this, to communicate would be sufficient. Post on 11 July. उस दिन आप एफिडेविट फाइल कर देंगे, ऐसा चिट्ठी मत लेके आइए। अगर नहीं दिया होगा, नहीं किया होगा ऑर्डर कंप्लायंस तो भी लिख देंगे।
My lord, affidavit.
Item 26, Contempt 7321 of 2025.
Last order, that is the 25th of April 25, the state has filed a supplementary affidavit just 2 days back. So, छुट्टी के बाद first week
किस लिए आपको कंप्लायंस रिपोर्ट आ जाता है, सब चीज आ जाता है, फिर आपको छुट्टी के बाद चाहिए। आपका क्लाइंट फोन पे अवेलेबल नहीं रहता है।
बात में 2 दिन पहले
हो गया, आपको जितना भी एडमिसिबल अमाउंट है पेमेंट हो गया, इस तरह से नहीं होता है। यहाँ पे टाइम देने के लिए बैठे हैं हम लोग।
एक बार
हैज बीन डेबिटेड, झूठा एफिडेविट होगा तो फाइल करिएगा, यहाँ पे 340 का पिटीशन फाइल करिएगा, इनिशिएट करेंगे प्रोसीडिंग। कुछ तो होना चाहिए ना, कोई मिस्टेक
अगर पॉसिबल हो तो इसको
नहीं, वो एकदम पॉसिबल है ही नहीं। दे हैव ऑलरेडी filed an affidavit that this much of amount has been remitted by the district land acquisition officer Ranchi through RTGS in favor of the
इनकी कैलकुलेशन गलत है, पढ़ने से गलत है.
calculation गलत है तो उन्हीं को point out करेंगे. Contempt civil 321 of 2025. Counsel for the parties are present. A supplementary show cause has been filed before this court, wherein a specific statement has been made that an amount of rupees 48,99,337 has been remitted by the district land acquisition officer Ranchi through RTGS in favor of the petitioner in the joint account on 17/3/2025.
With interest.
He has submitted that the interest component has also been included therein. The counsel for the petitioner has submitted that there could be some calculation error
in calculation of interest.
in calculation of interest. Considering the aforesaid show cause, this court is not inclined to proceed any further in this contempt proceedings. Accordingly, the contempt proceedings are hereby dropped. So far as dispute regarding computation of interest etc. is concerned, it will certainly be open to the petitioner to avail his remedy as may be permissible under law.
Item 27, CMC 390 of 2025.
Out of the batch cases, one appeal has been dismissed for non-compliance of the preemptory order that was to remove the defect within 1 week. The defect was that name was not tally, but it was already my substitution petition was too pending.
This is restoration.
This is for restoration. May pending restored to the
CMP number 390 of 2025. Counsel for the petitioner has submitted that this petition has been filed for restoration of first appeal number 91 of 2017, which stood dismissed on account of non-removal of defects in terms of order dated 13/2025. The learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that there was some mismatch in the name and appropriate interrogatory application was filed. पहले ही फाइल कर दिया तो उस दिन तो कुछ बोले
ऑफिस से आपसे आपको ऑफिस से विदाउट गिविंग विद ऑफिस से डिसमिस because the name
was filed after the order dated 13/2025.
no it was filed prior to that.
तो 13/2 को क्यों नहीं पॉइंट आउट किया?
ऑफिस में हम बोले तो बोले कि प्रीएम्प्टिव ऑर्डर इज देयर तो वी विल
13 को ना हुआ है प्रीएम्प्टिव ऑर्डर, आप बोलते हैं उससे पहले ही फाइल कर दिए थे.
that has been filed in the year 2022 itself. So all to both the substitution.
तो जिस दिन 13 तारीख को मैटर टेकअप हुआ था उस दिन क्यों नहीं पॉइंट आउट किया?
उस दिन
आप ये मत बोलिए कि बंच में केस कॉल आउट होता है, यहाँ बंच में कोई केस नहीं.
बंच में ये बात
but the appropriate interlocutory application was filed, but the same could not be pointed out to this court. Counsel for the state has no objection to the prayer for restoration. After hearing the counsel for the parties and considering the appropriate facts and circumstances, FA number 91 of 2017 is restored to its original file. Office is directed to place the FA यहाँ पर है before appropriate date as per roster.
restoration petitions or similar petitions also.
Before appropriate date as per roster. The CMP is accordingly disposed.
Item 28, Contempt Civil 451 of 2025.
First of all, I'm being because already time was granted to us on 24th April for compliance report. That is under process. Only praying one more indulgence, last indulgence may be given to us to file compliance report by Dr. Super. This is the matter pertains to compassionate appointment.
वही ना?
हाँ, चौकीदार वाला DC बोर्ड है डिपार्टमेंट नंबर 2.
इनका डॉक्यूमेंट को लेकर अब क्या होगा? कंप्लायंस रिपोर्ट फाइल करना है कि अभी और आपको भी जाना है इसमें?
They are doing for that. They are under. They have stated that that is under process. Some time may be given to us for that.
For giving appointment to him. और क्या process?
That is not recorded, Your Worship, so can't say anything, but they are saying positively they will do the same.
Do what?
With regard to the compulsory appointment, Your Worship.
With regard to compassionate appointment, do what?
Your Worship, as per the order of this honorable court, we have to decide the matter and pass a statement order, Your Worship. They will do the same, Your Worship, that will do positive or negative. I can't say.
2024 का compassionate appointment का order अभी तक आप comply नहीं किया।
That's why, Your Worship, I beg no apology on behalf of the opposite party, but to Your Worship, and
क्या सप्ताह का टाइम मिला था इन मोर देन
that's
ईयर
लिखिए contempt civil number 451 of 2025. The counsel for the opposite party submit praise for how much time do you need?
4 weeks.
4 weeks time to file compliance report. The order dated 25/4/25 reveals that earlier also time was granted to file show cause or compliance report. The matter relates to compassionate appointment and the order was passed by this court on 23/4/2024. No petition seeking extension of time has been filed in this case. However, since the counsel for the opposite party is praying for time, the matter is adjourned and is directed to be posted on 13th of June. 4 weeks से ज़्यादा हो गया ना? On 13th of June, subject to payment of cost of ₹5,000 to the petitioner. Good payment. The cost should be remitted to the petitioner at the bank account detail at the following bank account of the petitioner, and the proof of remittance should be furnished prior to the next date of hearing. Who will furnish this?
DC
The amount has to be यही है अभी कोई और?
नहीं वही
The amount has to be remitted by opposite party number 2. Contempt है, सरकारी पैसा नहीं जाएगा, समझ आ गया ना? ये बैंक अकाउंट का डिटेल।
Item 29, Contempt Civil 462 of 2025.
On the last occasion, for complaints was not met.
क्या कर रहे हैं? क्या कर रहे हैं? सेम है, सेम ऑर्डर, सेम है, सेम ऑर्डर।
The process is ongoing. We have to just send it to the university.
क्या है ये? क्या मैटर है ये?
Pay revision. The university have to
Fix the pay scale 6 and 7 revision of pay scale.
A specific concept. 6 and 7.
Who has to file a compliance report?
HRD. State.
Opposite party number?
4.
4. आपको क्या इंस्ट्रक्शन?
5. Plus the process.
5 बोल के कोई नहीं है opposite party से।
Your Lordship, it is the party has been made on 7 by the order of 7/2/2024.
आपने ऐड नहीं किया पार्टी? ऐसा तो कोई ऑर्डर नहीं है।
Opposite party number
4.
4.
Party
4.
4 तो ऑलरेडी है। क्या इंस्ट्रक्शन है?
Instruction is that the process is ongoing for the sending the requisition of fifth pay revision to the university after approving the same. We need just few more times to give the same.
Fifth pay revision का भेजेंगे आप to the university.
Yes.
How much time do you need?
2 weeks. We are in the process right now. I had a conversation just 2 weeks.
Contempt Civil 462 of 2024. The learned counsel for the opposite party representing opposite party number 4 has submitted that he has received instructions just now, today itself.
I had a funny conversation. He said we were looking to
Received instructions today itself that opposite party number 4 is in the process of doing the needful in terms of the order passed by this court. How much time do you need?
So first we have to send the fifth revision approval, then again they have to send back for all process. How much university will take it to give it back to the university?
Suppose this
Six and
case,
seven.
just a moment. एक एक करके भेजेंगे ना, आपको समझ नहीं आ रहा है? ऐसे ही झारखंड काम करेगा. This is how they work. Suppose this case on 13th of June. Affidavit with regard to the progress in the matter should be filed by 10th of June.
Item 30, Contempt Civil 4 and 7 of 2025.
Petitioner,
In this case, we have filed an IA number 6439 of 2025 for grant of 8 weeks time for complying the order of this honorable court. The direction was to consider the case of the petitioner. They had a claim that they want to be included in the subordinate education services and the consequential benefits. They had made a representation, and since there was a direction by this honorable court to grant them an opportunity of personal hearing, so we had issued notices to them to appear before the concerned authority for the personal hearing, and the date fixed for was for today. We have annexed the letters.
आज आपका hearing हुआ?
आगे देखते हैं अभी कॉपी सर्वाधिक किया है
बट वो कल सर नहीं मिल पाए थे इसलिए हमको नहीं दिया था.
ये आपको नहीं पता hearing हुआ कि नहीं हुआ?
Page number 10 of my
आज हियरिंग है तो
IMA kindly.
डेट फिक्स आप लाइन करता है ये भी क्लेम नोटिस आफ्टर डायरेक्शन बाय दिस रूल कोर्ट लास्ट ऑर्डर 25/4/25 को ऑर्डर में कंप्लाई होगा
नहीं ना, लेकिन ये मेरा डेट लेटर 24/4/25 का लिखा हुआ है. जो लेटर है हमारा 24/4
फाइल तो करवाइए
9/5 को
हां
12 बजे.
टुडे
आइए नंबर
6439
6439 of 25. Counsel for the opposite party submits that a prayer has been made to the interrogatory application to adjourn the matter for 8 weeks as the personal hearing was scheduled to be done today itself. Post on 11th of July. The affidavit be filed by 8th of July.
Item 31, Contempt Civil 494 of 2025.
The order has been complied with, but so far has not been filed.
Applied.
Also, I have no instruction also because I have all the client also was
What is the, or you have got a copy of the order?
But I have asked my cousin to raise the copy. If you also pass over, I can show you.
Drop कर देंगे ना, unnecessary pending नहीं है.
Item 32, Contempt Civil 523 of 2025.
पास ओवर जल्दी ही टेकअप होगा 10-15 मिनट.
also we have prepared the suppose
क्या हुआ?
we have registered because case was pending.
Contempt Civil 525 of 25, nobody appears on behalf of the petitioner. However, the counsel for the opposite party has filed a supplement, has filed a show cause on behalf of opposite party number 2 and has submitted that the claim of the petitioner has been rejected. However, the order passed by this court has been complied. Considering the submissions, this court is not inclined to proceed any further in this contempt case. However, it is observed that if the petitioner has any grievance in connection with the order based on record through the show cause, he may pursue his remedy as may be permissible under law.
Item 33, contemptible 532 of 2025.
The order has not been communicated. मैं सोचता हूँ कि डेली पर में आप अपनी
Compliance हो तो
नहीं कंप्लेंट रेफरी के पास इनका गया हुआ है वहाँ से रिपोर्ट आते ही प्रमोशन के लिए बढ़ा
After that will come to JPSC. Thereafter will take place.
Contempt Civil 532 of 2025. Counsel for the parties are present. A show cause has been filed during the court
on behalf of
proceedings.
university.
On behalf of the university during the court of proceedings, which is taken on record. The learned counsel for the opposite party has submitted that the opposite parties are in the process of complying
Yes.
with the order.
Referee, the
And
matter is sent to the referee.
The matter
and
has
thereafter-
been sent to referee.
Yes, sir. And thereafter they come the report.
Thereafter they will be sending to us.
Thereafter, they will send it to
Yes.
the
JPSC.
JPSC and consequential orders will be passed as per this. How much time do you need?
And still not
बताइए।
the proposal.
4 weeks तो हो गई आएगा उनके बाद हम लोग रिमाइंडर फिर भेजेंगे कि जल्दी दीजिए क्योंकि बाहर यहाँ का है ना गोरखपुर यूनिवर्सिटी एंड फर्दर सागर यूनिवर्सिटी next I have a next
Close this case on 25th of July.
complaint.
Counsel for the opposite parties are directed to seek instructions and file affidavit regarding the progress in the matter. At least 4 days prior to the next paper.
Item 34, contemptible 637 of 2025.
For which time?
For-
File support.
For what?
For file support. Compliance.
First this thing.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Contempt Civil 637 of 25. Counsel for the opposite party,
CMPO.
CMPA. Prays for and is granted 4 weeks time to file a compliance report. Post on 13th of June. The compliance report will be filed by 11.
Item 35, contemptible 650 of 2025.
Also, the order has been passed, but it is evasive order also.
Evasive order?
Yes, sir.
Please read it. What evasive? How is it evasive?
Yes, sir, let's see. My lords, may kindly see page 24, para 21, the observation of the order of the case.
Para 21.
19 से पढ़ने चाहिए
इसमें कौन सा क्वेश्चन निकल जाएगा?
The relevant para 21 units. The various service linked records of the ex-employee in the present case are required to be considered, and if there are any further declaration of the ex-employee regarding the age of the petitioner, that is also required to be verified, and a fresh determination of age of the petitioner is required to be undertaken.
क्या?
Now the case was that you read it. In the medical card, age was mentioned as.
याद है?
Yes, sir.
बताइए।
Now my lords may kindly come to the region.
तो सर्विस लिंक रिकॉर्ड्स नहीं देखते?
नहीं देखते.
statutory document we have mentioned here.
वो तो पहले भी देखना होगा।
Now this is second round of litigation. The earlier order was passed by my lords.
सर्विस लिंक रिकॉर्ड में क्या क्या देखना होगा? ये तो सारा कुछ पहले ही किया हुआ है। इसके अलावा भी कुछ डॉक्यूमेंट्स
How make sure this has come for the first time? What are the documents? Those have been considered by passing the recent order. The recent order has already been passed.
And monetary compensation has been given by the authorities. That is in the same paragraph, where the compassionate appointment has been given, but monetary compensation has been granted.
अब तो लिखिए इनके आपके पास कोई डॉक्यूमेंट ही नहीं in the order. What you have examined is you have thrown the burden on him that he has to produce the documents and he has not produced any documents. What was your record?
I'll find details. What are the documents they are?
Contempt Civil 650 of 2025. Counsel for the parties are present. Counsel for the opposite party. Number 2. Prays for and is granted 4 weeks time to file show cause, annexing therewith the documents which have been considered, and also indicate as to what other documents over and above the documents which were considered earlier have been considered at this stage, at the stage of disposal of the case. Post on 13th. The show cause be filed by 11th.
Pass over case item 31, Contempt Bill 494 of 2025.
So this is the letter I have shown him.
ठीक है क्या हुआ इनका दे दिया
रेस्टोर हो गया.
सिविल कंटेंट सिविल 494
Suspension has been revoked.
2025. Counsel for the opposite party has produced a copy of memo number 378 dated 3/5/2025 to submit that the order of this court has been complied with. A copy of the order has been handed over to the counsel for the petitioner. Correct?
Yes, sir.
In view of the aforesaid circumstances, this court is not inclined to proceed any further in this case. Accordingly, the contempt proceedings that will be brought. इसको लगा देंगे.
Yes.
ठीक है?